Hey everybody, this is Char, and I wanted to share another design team project that I created for the Wild Bunch and Wild Orchid Crafts. Um, I am really getting into the Christmas spirit. I still have a few fall projects that I'm working on, but I did finish this project the other day, and I am just crazy about how it turned out. This is the actual top of the box. So, and you're seeing the back of it. So I'm going to go ahead and, it is very tall. Well, tall for my camera. It's not really tall, but it's, for me to be able to show the whole thing on camera, it's pretty tall. So let me go ahead and, it's a cigar box, but it also is an advent calendar. So I'm going to show you the best I can here. It's kind of like a one big picture. A moving picture. Okay, so anyway, first of all, before I forget, let me share with you what I used in the project from Wild Orchid Crafts, and then I'll go through the whole project as well. I can't lay it down because there's things that stick out from the back. So the things that I used from Wild Orchid Craft, which I really, this is the first time I've used these, were the antique gold crown pins, and they look like this. And I've used them throughout the, they're really, they would be beautiful stick pins if you're a stick pin maker. They're really pretty. So I used these, and I've got them in various places throughout the box. I used these filigree pieces, which I absolutely adore these. And these are the Filigree Antique Gold Flower Embellishments. And I will put all the codes down below in the description. My roses that I used were these Trellis Roses. Now, these roses were peach. I didn't have red roses, so I used Lindy's to make them red, and I used the poinsettia gold with them. And I didn't spray them. I actually painted them. I think they give it a better concentration, and it's not so messy. Anyway, that's for me. So I used that, and it's such a pretty color. So I used that, and that size is a Trellis Rose, 35 millimeter. And then this one also, I didn't have red, so I used an Ivory Rose, and this is a 25 millimeter Ivory Rose. And again, I painted it with the Lindy's, and it, of course, let it dry, and it really is such a beautiful color. And then these little ones that I used, these were red already. They are the red open roses. These are 10 millimeter, and I did paint these also with Lindy's to give them a deeper red. So those are the roses that I used. I used this size ivory and pink also, and I'll put the descriptions down below, because I did use these in red and pink and ivory throughout the project. And then I also used this. These are 20 millimeter. Look like this. And these, I kept them all in this ivory color. And these are Earth Tone Open Roses 20 millimeter. So I used all the different sizes of the roses that I had, the open roses and the trellis roses. And then I also used the 100 mixed leaves. And the leaves that I used, that's it right there. So those are the flowers that I've used and the products that I used from Wild Orchid Craft. So let me go ahead and share the box with you. So up here, and again, the angle of my camera is very odd, so I do apologize for this. So what I've done is at the top of the cigar box, I have made the little Christmas trees that I got at Michael's, which I adore those little trees. And I have some snowflakes, some that are white, and then some that are gold right here in different sizes. I have a little bird in a little nest. I have my roses here. I have just some glass beads and the crown pins down in here. And then I also have some little balls right here that they came from a spray that I got in a package last year and I kept. And then I have some Christmas balls right here, some little, for a little small tree, and some more of the roses. I have some lace right in here with some pearls that I also used down at the bottom. Let me flip it over because I actually did the back as well. My seam binding, which is a beautiful color, is I did with Lindy's as well. And then I have some pine cones back there, some more of the beige trim with the pearls, some more flowers. I absolutely adore mixing the color of pink and red together. I just love it. So I kind of used that whole theme on this entire box. I used the Graphic 45 paper, which is the 12 Days of Christmas. Oh, this paper is so pretty. I love it, love it, love it. I wanted the words to the song on the front of the box, and I did offset it on purpose. Maybe I offset it a little bit more than I should have, but I wanted the handle to like not cover up any of the words, so that's why I offset it a little bit. This is just a regular kitchen door or drawer handle that I got at a vintage store, vintage restoration store. And then I have some more of my flowers down here. I have a really cute little vintage earring that I got at a thrift store. Here are the filigree pieces right here. I did cut them in half, and I tucked them in different places. There have some more bling, and I did some cutouts on the paper here and down in here. I cut out some of the roses. So love that. And then I used Timmy feet, and on my Timmy feet I used just some gold black acrylic paint and some of this tarnished brass paint. And I did paint the box with this as well, this tarnished brass color. Let's see. Oh, and then the bottom, since the box really ends right here, the cigar box, I had to build the bottom up. And I built the bottom up using foam core, this, which I stacked together, cut it about, I want to say maybe 1/4 of an inch shorter than the box, because then I added this all the way around to create, you know, make it solid. And then I glued it to the bottom of the box. Then I added my feet. And the reason I did that is because if I added the feet, they would block the opening, and I wanted this box to be able to open. And so this is the inside. There's that, and there's that. It's an advent calendar. So all of the boxes I make. Now, my inspiration, I had some ladies that inspired me to do this. My first inspiration was Tammy from Tatsy2 on YouTube, and she makes the most beautiful advent calendars. And so I just really wanted to make one. I've never really thought about making an advent calendar before, but after I saw hers, I said, oh, I got to make one. And then my second inspiration was Miranda from Miss Liberty 25. She is the one that she did something similar for Halloween with the cigar box, and I just absolutely adored it. So I thought, you know, that would be a great advent calendar for me to make, because I had some cigar boxes. The only difference is that I made all my little boxes out from my Cameo. I cut them all out, and they look like this. Now this one is a larger one. I was playing with sizes, so I have several of these cutouts, but this is what I cut out. I cut them out in craft paper, put them together. I cut out 25 of them and put 25 of them together. But they are really, they fit really good. I had to mess with the sizes to make sure that they would fit. And then I used as a drawer pulls on this, because I had a whole bunch of these stick pins that I got in a thrift store. And they look like this. And I liked the little diamondy look to them. So I decided to cut those in half with my Dremel. I cut them like about about this much. So I don't know if you could see, I cut about that much off of them. And each of the matchboxes, I put chipboard in the front piece right here, and then stuck this knob in. And then once the knob was in, I used some hot glue on the inside to cover the stem and then also to keep it in place. So those are my little boxes for my advent calendars. And I think what I'm going to do is maybe some treats. They'll have to be very small treats, but also I thought maybe we could put little notes on either things that we want to do during Christmas time. And of course, if you are a Facebook friend of mine, this is the page that I had to scrape off. This is the side. This is the new cover. This got glued on. I walked away, came back, and realized it was glued on upside down. So I had to completely scrape that part off and redo it. So yeah, it was not fun. But anyway, here's the box. I absolutely adore it. And I can't wait to start using it for Christmas. So thanks everybody for watching. Please go ahead and check out Wild Orchid Crafts website. I will put the link below for all of these beautiful yummies that I added and used on this box. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye-bye.